Hi, I'm Tiffany, and I have a little channel here called Hook or Crook Crochet. So I started out crocheting a really long time ago. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But before we get to that, I started doing crochet a little bit on Instagram and a whole lot on TikTok. So I got a decent following of a lot of people who said that I was releasing their inner child because a lot of my followers are adults. And that inner child was play food and playing in our kitchens with our little play dishes sets and our play kitchen sets. And I had a whole lot of fun doing that when I was a kid. Didn't you guys have that? Did you? So I started crocheting when I was probably around 12 years old. It was just kind of a fun little thing that I would make just chain stitches and put them around my wrist or put them around my neck. And I developed it a little bit, but I just never had an interest at that time in making anything other than just straight chain stitches. So moving into, somewhere 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I started crocheting again. And people were asking me to make scarves or beanies or baby blankets or, simple things of that nature. So then I had a niece who said to me when she was young, Auntie, can you make me some play food for my dishes? That's very hard to find good play food out there on the market. A lot of it is plastic, it can be toxic. It doesn't always fit to the size of the particular child's dishes if that's what they want. And with crochet, of course, you can be as creative as your mind will take you. You can make any size that you want based on the size hook that you decide to use on the project. So I started making really bad crochet play food. And then my nieces would ask for the most interesting foods, everything from sushi to ramen to so many things that you would think a little kid didn't even like. So I thought there's probably a lot of youngsters that want maybe more cultural foods that you couldn't find in plastic, even if you were okay with buying the plastic play food. You just can't find certain things. So that's how I really started to develop in the need for my little nieces to want this crochet play food. And they were kind of my creative, enthusiastic consultants in telling me what I should make as far as crochet play food is concerned. So that's kind of how it started. And it just developed and developed and developed. And now I have this great community of people on TikTok that are always making some of the wildest suggestions for crochet play food. And I do my best to accommodate them. So I'm going to start bringing some of that over here to YouTube. I'm going to start publishing some tutorials on how to make this crochet play food because everybody should be able to do this. It's easier than you think, and it can be a lot of fun, and you can really get as creative as you'd like with it. So please like and subscribe and follow me on this journey as I start to share my crochet play food tutorials and patterns with you all. Look forward to seeing you really soon. Bye.